Welcome to Let's Talk Automotive, and today we are at the fantastic Jaguar Land Rover experience in Johannesburg, and we are sitting with Sean Renton, who's the General Manager of the experience Johannesburg. Sean, welcome. Thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us.
Oh, thank you very much for the invite. Much appreciated.
That's a great pleasure. Maybe if you could kick off and just tell us a little bit about the history of Experience Johannesburg.
Sure. Where do we cram in 20 years of history into a couple of minutes, eh? Pete, we started off back in 2002. We had a very, very small facility. It was based around a Land Rover Experience Centre only. And we primarily looked after Land Rover owners. So once you bought your new vehicle, it was a loyalty program, and you were able to come out to the Experience Centre and complete your half-day off-road introductory course or an advanced off-road course. And of course, over the years, this has just grown and pretty much last year exploded into a world-class facility, becoming a Jaguar Land Rover Experience facility, not only for Jaguar or Land Rover owners, but for any member of the public. So 20 years, we've built up great off-road tracks, and we've now recently included all the on-road tracks as our product still maintains some of the best no-compromising attitudes. You have the ability of accelerating 0 to 100 down our straights and then still tackling some of the toughest off-road terrain in the centre of Sandton.
No, we were talking about it just now. I mean, obviously, one of the really cool things that you guys have given us is a prize for one of the viewers to win an experience, either with Jaguar or with Land Rover. And we were saying what a tough choice this is going to be.
It's going to be a difficult one. It's both get the adrenaline going on a skid pan or racing an I-Pace down the straight, or like I say, tackling that tough off-road conditions in an autobiography Range Rover. So it really is going to be a difficult one for them.
That's great. And I think we can't stress enough that this is not just for Jaguar Land Rover customers. It's for anybody who wants to come here. And I saw driving in that, in fact, the facility is open 7 days a week.
We are open 7 days a week. The building is such. Our driving activities take place from Tuesdays to Sundays. Mondays we still open as a full-blown restaurant here at TLC on the track, and of course all our conferencing facilities are also open 7 days a week as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, you were telling me as well that this facility is the second in the world. So where was the first one opened up?
So Jaguar Land Rover opened a brand experience centre in Moscow 5 years ahead of us, and they were the flagship brand from an experience centre point. I was very fortunate enough to go out to Moscow and go and have a look at the facility and learn from the best. Take their key learnings on their tracks, their off-road abilities, and bring that back to South Africa and give it a true homegrown spirit and build the second largest facility for Jaguar Land Rover.
It really, really is incredible. I've got to say, you guys have done a fantastic job. So we're very proud as South Africans to have such an amazing facility that is really world class. Let's get on to some of the driving precincts that you've got. We were chatting earlier and you made the point, and I think it's very valid, that it goes beyond just driver training. There is actual experiences out there for customers.
Well, that's the beauty to it. We've taken that core foundation of Jaguar advanced driving courses, we've taken Land Rover off-road courses, and we've kept the traditional tuition. But then we've built experiences. We've built experiences people will love for life. So whether you're entertaining a group of corporate guests or you out here for enhancing off-road skills or even on-road skills, we've made sure we've packaged various different options for you as a member of the public.
Awesome.
So our driving precincts, we've got our skid pan itself, which is a low mu circle that allows us to demonstrate loss of control and some of the safety aids of a vehicle in a very controlled environment. So an extremely slippery surface for those of you that don't know what a skid pan does, but it allows you to run at speeds of 40 or 50 kilometers an hour, demonstrate the core features of electronic driving aids, like I say, in these controlled environments. And then, of course, our dynamic straight, 35 meters wide, just under 200 meters in length, and we can have the ability there to pick up the speed slightly. Enjoy slaloms, steering slaloms, understand vehicle dynamics and control at slightly higher speeds. And not only is that just for Jaguar, but also for Land Rover. And like I say, our product has changed dramatically. So it's not just for somebody that's looking to say, well, I've bought a Land Rover, I bought a Jaguar, come along and do my training course. If you really want to enhance your driving skill set, we offer the skid and collision avoidance courses, we offer the advanced dynamic driving courses, and some of the basics, your core defensive driving techniques out on the road as well. And then coupled to the off-road. We've got a 4x4 play park, which is man-made obstacles, but really showing all the extremes of the vehicle. So we show you the approach angles, the departure angles, maximum ground clearance and articulation of our product that still has all that ability of doing 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. And then the Kingsley Holgate Trail, something that's very close to my heart. Built that back, 2001. Oddly named the Kingsley Holgate Trail, but we've had such a great partnership with the Kingsley Holgate Foundation that it was true to his spirit of adventure that we needed to name our track after him.
Well, a little bit later, we're actually going to show a review of the new Defender that we took around. And I've got to say, I've been on lots of 4x4 tracks, but this one, wow, it was incredible, and it really did showcase the vehicle's abilities. Yeah,
you had the opportunity to join us on the Defender Adventure series as well. So
yes,
some competition element and driving some of our new additions on the track. You know, post the old Defender, if we can call it that, we closed down most of the extreme driving areas knowing that new Defender was coming. So for 3, almost 4 years, certain areas of our off-road track remained closed. And the surface was rehabilitated, the plants were rehabilitated. And then we took upon it and built the Defender off-road tracks. And really, a car that is that capable needed to have the right terrain so that somebody really got the impression that this car had to work. It was a hell of a challenge though, because of its technology. It's a great off-road vehicle, and it's probably to date the best that Land Rover's ever built, of course. But it needed the right tracks to do it, and it needed it in a natural environment, which was quite a challenge here in the middle of Sandton, but we managed to pull it off.
Oh, absolutely, you certainly did.
Yeah.
So Sean, when we were here the last time, one of the things that I really enjoyed was the Hot Wheels Challenge. And I wanted to just maybe ask you to share with the viewers just some of the connection that exists between Hot Wheels and Jaguar in particular.
Well, that was an interesting one because there's a global collaboration with Hot Wheels and Jaguar. So they've actually brought out various different models that are available as Hot Wheels toys. And how to really go back to your true driving roots. Most of us start off with small dinky cars, and most start off with Hot Wheels cars.
Absolutely.
So it was a great opportunity for us to bring back the inner child in you and build some sort of driving challenge, and obviously partner up and create this collaboration with Hot Wheels. So we had 3 different driving challenges, all with the new Jaguar F-Type R. So I think you had the ability to take it out on the road, a short eco drive challenge.
Yes.
You also had the ability to drift dance with an F-Type on the skid pan, and then some interesting maneuverability out on the dynamic tarmac. And of course, all of that was partnered up with having to partake in Jaguar Hot Wheel challenges first before you could go onto the driving precincts. But that gave you a great opportunity, like I say, to bring back that inner child. And it's an experience that you would remember for life.
No doubt. It really did bring back memories. I can remember when I was a kid and all the little tracks that we developed with our mates and how inventive we got with the stairs in the house and all these kind of things. So I've got to tell you, what a fantastic experience.
Yeah, it was great.
Now, obviously, you know, it's one thing to have a brilliant facility. It's another thing to have brilliant vehicles. But none of that would really be the full package unless you had great people that are part of the team. And that's one thing that really stood out for us when we came on the experience was the instructors here just seemed to have this X factor about them that really gave us an incredibly enjoyable day. So can you maybe tell us a little bit more about them?
Well, I'm glad they showed world-class spirits on that. I do truly have a fantastic team. It's a world-class team. And like you say, you cannot have a facility like this without the right people. And the right people are passionate people. These are a core group of driving instructors that walk away here every single day with the largest job satisfaction smile in the world. You cannot beat it. We do what we do best. We thoroughly enjoy driving. We get the opportunity to slide around Jaguars, go off-road with Land Rovers, and of course see you walk away here knowing that you've accomplished something new today. You've experienced something new, you've learned something new, and you've had this world-class experience. But it goes through a lot of training. They're globally accredited through the UK. We have a large volume of instructors worldwide. And in fact, I'm very proud of my team, Devon Scott and Ricky Hill, who attended the global challenge of instructors in the Jaguar Land Rover network last year and came home with a trophy for our South African boys along with the Springboks.
Fantastic.
Same year, best instructors in the world.
What a pleasure. That's great. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Sean, thank you so much for having us here today and for spending time with us. It's been a really, really interesting time with you. All I can say to the viewers out there is that this is an opportunity not to be missed. The experience, Johannesburg really has got open doors and open arms in terms of welcoming you here. Come and experience the centre for yourself. There's a fantastic restaurant facility up here if you don't want to do any driving. But certainly if you do, make sure that you pop through and make a booking.